Hey everyone, and welcome to another Loomian Legacy video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the new discussion that's been popular on Twitter, which is the discussion about trading and its values and stuff like that. When we start getting all that, make sure you guys like and subscribe, also click that bell and set on notifications. I notice there's a lot of people who are watching this video right now and they unsubscribe. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, because I know it's you, Bob behind the screen, Bob or Sarah behind the screen. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also click that bell and set all notifications. Center when I post a video, you have notifications sent to you. Alright, so basically, like for a couple past days, there's been like a whole discussion on Twitter about Trinity Value. I don't know who started it. Like a lot of people have been arguing about like Trinity Value should just be removed from the game. And this is just my own opinion. I'm gonna put on that. Honestly, I feel like trading values can be fun. Alright, not fun like stuff like that. I feel like they should be there, but there's some problems with like the values, and the one reason is because it's managed by the community. Now, for example, the reason why I'm not in the trading community or I don't trade at all is because I don't know anything about the values. Yes, there might be YouTube videos there, and there's some YouTube videos like I know what do you call it? I eat your face, stuff like that. Like he's a Loomian YouTuber. He does like some some guides on that, like how to trade, stuff like that, and he's done that. And he did some PvP, so that I can watch his videos now, understood how to do PvP more, because it's easier to understand, at least in my own eyes. Easier for me to understand than trading values, because trading values always change. For example, I don't know what the official trading value is, but I don't even know how it works. Actually, I really don't know how it works because it's just so confusing. There's just so many things going on. It's meant by the community, and people have their own values. They can say, "Oh, it's like this, and like that." They can all change together, and it makes it confusing for everybody. And that's one reason why I don't like values, because it's confusing. And I wish sometimes they would lock it. And I know Serectus said that there was one tweet where it said like, "Oh, you can't lock it because values change almost like every update and stuff like that." And I understand that. But it would just be easier if values were like set like this. So let's say, for example, here's a value for normal Loomians, and here's a value for Gamma Loomians. Let's, for example, I got a Gamma Twilight, which is a normal Loomian. It doesn't have any, it's it's not normal because it evolves in T-Cliff forever, wherever dates, stuff like that. But you understand what I'm saying? Let's say I get like a Catthorn, just a bug, Loomian. All right. So to get the value of a Gamma Catthorn, I can just say a normal Loomian plus the chances or the value of whatever. I don't know. I'm even thinking about encounters, but like encounters, kind of, the value of a gamma and normal Loomian, add them together, and that's the value. If it was like that, it would be so easier to understand. But sometimes you have to multiply, you have to do this, and you have to do that, and sometimes you have to trade like thousands of Loomians, like 10,000 Loomians. Or, I'm just saying, like, not really, but like, it's just as an example, you have to trade this many Loomians just to get one Loomian. And that's where the problem comes, because some of the prices and the values are outrageous. There's like, it's so high, they're going to have to trade this many GR for this, wherever Loomian and stuff like that. And that's why I'm saying like trading values should either be locked or they should be lowered, because sometimes it's just like too much. And that goes for like encounters too. Encounters, trading values, like I think they're kind of the same in a way, but like encounters too. To get the encounter, to understand what's the encounter of this Loomian, it should just be the encounter of a normal type Loomian, or just a normal Loomian, and an encounter of a normal Loomian, and encounter of a gamma. So if I want to find a gamma this Loomian, or I want to know the encounter rate of this Loomian, then I'll just add the value of a normal and a gamma and put it together, and that's it. Something like that, because trading values these days are just overpriced. Like, I don't really know, but like, I know a lot of people complain about it. I know people are like upset and stuff like that. I know people are saying like hashtag like remove values, stuff like that, and people are like, "Oh, it's not gonna happen because, well, the community does that." First of all, I was thinking, someone told me that, and I was like, okay, first of all, it's developers' game. Anything that goes on in the game that they want or they don't want is their decision. So people do wrong. People do some illegal trading when you're trading Loomian, like say, they trade for money and stuff like that when you're not supposed to and stuff like that. And the devs can't really control it unless they have evidence, and they can trade ban them, which they have a new feature where you can trade, but not really news, like kind of old, but they have a feature where you can ban people and stuff like that if they're doing the wrong thing. And I just feel like it should just be easier. Trading is just it should just be an easy thing. I think the developer should make a full-on guide on how trading works and how to calculate and stuff like that, because it's just complicated. Like, I remember I was looking for the counter rate. This is different, but I was looking for a counter rate for this one Loomian. Someone had to multiply this and multiply that and plus this and that and that and that. It's just too much. I understand. People are not good at math. A lot of people are not good at math. A lot of people are not good at math. We all know that. Like, some people are average, people are really good at it, people are not. Just like they can multiply and stuff like that, but they can't do all that advanced thing and all that. And you have to do this and all that. Like, I just feel like it should all be simple, because the game is not even fully out yet. Eventually, when the game is fully out yet, of course the encounters are going to be like, permanent. Like Pokemon Reborn, though, I don't think there's anything as values or something like that. You just trade a Pokemon for a Pokemon. That's it. Like, there's no saying that, oh, able for me to get this Charizard, I have to trade over 10 Charmeleons, because of course, for some reason, 10 Charmeleons are equal to a Charizard, so I have to do that. And for me to get a Charizard with a Mega Stone, I have to trade over a Charizard and 10 Charmeleons or something like that, or 40 Charmeleons or whatever, or 40 Charmanders, just to get this and stuff like that. There was no such thing in Pokemon Reborn where they had that value. It wasn't known. It was just, you trade this for this, and you think that, oh, a Charizard should get, Charizard. Like, I'm not going to trade a Charizard for a Charmander. That is, it's common sense that I wouldn't do that. But, like, that's common sense. That's what I'm talking about. Values are good, because you can just say, oh, I'm going to trade a Charizard for let's say, for example, a Gamma Wisp, or a Wisp Gamma Charizard, which has a Rainbow Wisp Charizard. Like, I'm not going to trade that, because it's obviously, like, the way you just look at it, I'm not going to trade a Charizard for a Charmander. Like, it's just common sense. But in trading, it's difficult, because sometimes, like, you just want to get this one Loomian, you have to trade like 10,000 of this Loomian just to get it, and it's just like a whole ordeal. It's just so confusing. I just feel like there should be a guide, just like the Chesma school in Chesma, where it teaches you a little bit about what you call Loomian Legacy, and the tutorial that the mother in the story gives you at the front, showing you how energy boost works. Like nowadays, we all know it's common sense how to do energy boost, so we don't need a guide on that. Like, that's already common sense on itself, But like with what am I thinking about? It's common sense on itself. Like, we all know it now. But when the game first came out, we didn't know all this. We didn't know energy stuff like that. So that part of the story taught us. And I think they should have something like that again. Would have a building which teaches you about trading, maybe a trading gym or a trading whatever, something like that teaches you about trading. So that when you want to go trade, it's fun to trade and not hard and confusing. Because the majority of the time when I don't trade, I don't think I've ever even went in my videos to talk about trading, because like, I just don't like that community, because it's really so hard and confusing for me personally. It might not be hard for you, but for me personally, I just feel like it's just hard to understand the values and stuff, like the values of what this and this is, and then encounter rate of this and that and that and that, and all the PvP, all those things. I just feel like it's just a lot. Alright, and I just feel that's why sometimes when I did PvP, I don't even know how to do EV train, all those things they used to do back in Pokemon Reborn. Like, I don't know, because it was just so confusing. I wasn't as engaged as I was before. There's some things that I didn't know from Pokemon Reborn or whatever, all those training things that I know now, and it's easier for me to understand how the game works. But like, they need to have an overall guide showing people how to do this, like a tutorial, just like in some games where you can go back and look at tutorials. I don't know, it doesn't have to be like a similar type of, like a simulator, but like where they can have tutorials showing them how trading works and how to calculate value, how to do this, or have a value calculator. But with a value calculator, you have to go back and always be updating. You have to update, and that's why someone said that, oh, it's just gonna be too much to do, and people should just make up their own values. But sometimes it's just overpriced. It doesn't make sense for me to trade for just to get the Gamma. Let's say for a Gamma Catthorn, I have to trade over like 10 or 20 Catthorns or 20,000 Alpha or whatever, just to get one Loomian. And in the end result, I'm losing way more Loomians than I'm gonna gain, and it just doesn't make sense to me, at least personally. But that's basically my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment. What do you guys think that, oh, this could be this could be that? I feel like trading should be this and trading should be that. Just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you think you're interested, like this thing was interesting topic, stuff like that, make sure to like and subscribe, and also click that bell and set all notifications so when I post a video, you have notifications sent to you. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.